All right, guys. All right, we're going live real fast. I'm not even going to try to break in my old intro. I'm just going to just going to go straight to it. I'm here live with JFS and he's gonna actually. I'm gonna let him like set the tone and the pace for this because he's got three good topics that we're going to talk about. Just basically covering what some stuff that's been going on in the week. So, Jeff, what's been going on, man? Real quick, just how's your day? How's your week been so far?
Very busy. It's been a very busy week, especially since not only job's been getting a little more difficult with a lot of stuff coming in, but also I'm still recovering from last week's the promotion I work at, Wrestling Revolution. We had our 9th annual hardcore show, and it was packed. It was long. We didn't get out till midnight, so
wow.
Yeah, but hey, the crowd loved it. We had our first steel cage, so.
Shit.
Yeah.
How many titles did you win?
Oh. No. I'm not crazy enough to get in the ring with those guys. I'm the general manager for the show, man. Are you kidding me?
That's awesome. I'm gonna have to. Wait, but you're based out of what? What city again?
I'm in San Juan.
And you're out, but that's what Texas, right?
Yes, Texas.
Yeah, right here with me.
Not outside the country. It's within the country.
Oh yeah. I wish I could be behind the scenes and stuff like that. The last time I was working on like the wrestling rings and things like that was when I worked overseas. I was with the MWR for the Army contracting and stuff. So when the WWE came over, I got to work heavily with those guys. It was a lot of fun, man. So I know that was only a piece of what you probably have to go through on that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. But we putting the ring together. That's very important though. We have to get everything ready, make sure it's all set up, and make sure everyone is going to be safe when they get in that ring. Otherwise, a rope snaps. That's going to be on us.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. So guys, what we're going to do is we're going to just roughly, just like I said, we're just going to go through a couple things that's going on through the week. And JFS got he has some good topics that I wanted to tackle. I was like, oh yeah, we definitely got to talk about that. So let's just real quick, because I know you got stuff to do. I got to rip and run and get out of here. So what was the first thing you want to just knock out this week?
Well, let's talk about the Terminator Dark Fate movie, which is the sequel to Judgment Day, and it's the 6th Terminator film.
The sixth, it's the fourth attempt of a good movie after Judgment Day. So now, full disclosure, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm not too worried. I'm not worried about spoilers on this one too much. But just in case if there's some people who haven't, I don't want to go into too many spoilers on it. But I do want to get I could tell there's something that you gotta say.
Oh my god. Well, first of all, I gotta say, James Cameron being involved in this film and the way it went, I'm thinking this is kind of karma for his comments on Wonder Woman. So the way it went, this film.
You should start over real quick because it kind of skipped. You said James Cameron being involved with this. Say it one more time.
Well, he's the producer for this film. So,
right.
And the way it went and how it didn't go very well, I'm thinking it's kind of karma coming back to bite him for the comments he made on Wonder Woman. So,
I think I vaguely remember that. Remind me of what he said exactly.
Well, I think if I recall correctly, he was criticizing the Wonder Woman character and how, he didn't like her very much, how, he feels like it's sending the wrong message to young girls. And he uses his example of what he did with the actress Linda Hamilton with Sarah Connor, and also the actress who played Ripley as well.
For Aliens, how he makes like strong women and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think though, a lot of people took that very, his comments very seriously. And I thought it was not the right comments to make for that because, look, he did a great job with the actresses for his films. He did a great job with that. But like this is not the same, of course. So.
Right.
I just felt like he shouldn't have made that, and I feel like it's coming back to bite him on the ass, especially with how this film went. And my main problem was just mainly the story. Like, everyone else did a great job. I love Linda Hamilton, still has it. Arnold did a great job. He was actually funny in his role. The other actors did a great job too. I especially love who played the evil Terminator in this film. But the major problem with it is just the story, how it starts off, and everything else. Just it feels like what they did with Genesis. It feels a little like that. They just changed.
I was
the
just
story.
about to ask you, like, how would you compare it to Genesis? Like, how would you say Genesis was done better?
No, I will not say that.
Would you
no.
now? Would you agree?
Okay.
Would you agree that this movie is the best attempt that they've ever done since Terminator 2?
No, I think Rise of the Machines did it better because at least it felt like they did keep to the story and with everything they went with. But as far as Salvation, Genesis, I think this one is somewhat a little better than Salvation, but not terrible like Genesis. So I think it's somewhere near the middle. I can say.
Okay, so you like Terminator 3 better than this one?
Definitely, especially since I like the fact we had an evil female Terminator, which I actually thought that was a good idea.
Did you know that China was up to play that role?
Oh, really?
That she originally was up for that?
She should have taken it then. She should have taken it. I think
would
have been
who knows?
I mean, her versus Arnold. Damn, that would have been
that would have been a sight to see. And I thought she would have taken it or would have been offered the job since Arnold was featured in WWE stuff for a little bit. But you said how about Ghost Rider himself, Gabriel Luna? How did he do as a villain? How did he hold up compared to Arnold and everybody else?
He did a great job. Like, okay, so I'm comparing it to the villains who are playing the Terminators. He wasn't as intimidating as Arnold was when he first played the role.
Mm-hmm.
He did a great. He was, I think, around the same level as the Liquid Terminator from the second film.
Right. The T-1000. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I like the fact that in this one, because you see in the trailer, you see that there's like two Terminators because the liquid's coming off of it. That was actually pretty cool. I like the fact that they had it where the liquid comes off the body and creates a second one.
Oh, so was it the liquid? Like, was he making a copy of himself, or was it like like a metal skeleton and liquid on top of that?
I think the liquid is like it's over the exoskeleton and it's able to come off the exoskeleton and create a secondary Terminator.
The metal skeleton, yeah. So
so
that's pretty, yeah. So it's like having a T-800 like Arnold and a T-1000 put together in that situation. So that explains the and I'll let that be the only spoiler. But well, it's not really a spoiler because it was in the trailer, but it explains what we saw. But that's interesting. So, what's your overall opinion? Because I just checked out Box Office Mojo, and it's the reporting is like it's not off to a great start. And Terminator: Dark Fate eyes a disappointing 28 million debut. 28 million. What was the budget?
Oh man, I have no idea.
Let me see. Gross 10 million today. International 23 million. Where's that budget? It's not showing right here right now. I can't navigate Box Office Mojo now that they've just updated and had a facelift on it, but maybe it'll be posted here a little bit later.
I think I can find it here. I can find it on my phone and see if I can find it.
Well, that's interesting. I was wondering if I should even go see this movie. I was thinking about going to see it today, or should I just wait till it comes on video to rent it out? What do you think? What's your opinion?
Are you a fan of Terminator: Judgment Day?
I say it again. We froze one more time.
Are you a fan of Terminator: Judgment Day?
Big time. That's my favorite one.
Don't watch this, and
so that's the opinion. If you're a fan of Terminator: Judgment Day, then this is just going to be
because it basically ruins what made the second film great.
Oh, would you compare it? That's now you're telling me like we did some Independence Day 2 stuff right here. Is that what we're talking about?
Basically, you remember Aliens 3?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. They kind of ruined it the way
just stepped on everything that they did before.
Yes. Okay, I got the budget. 185 to 196 million.
Right. And after marketing, we're talking 200. Ooh, yeah, that's not off to a great start. I mean, it could have a slow burn. It could. You were probably looking for at least an 80, 70 to 80 million weekend. If that's what they were probably aiming for. But
Yeah, it apparently did not do as well as Genesis did in the
oh yeah, we
opening
just
weekend.
we just got the answer. The Zeppo. He said, yeah, he was 200 mil. Zeppo, did you? So I want to get your opinion on it, bro. Did you like the movie? Have you seen it already, Zeppo? And tell me what you thought. If anybody that joins us and I want to ask that question, give me your thoughts. Put it on the comments and just say if you liked it or not. If you just thumbs up, thumbs down, or give me full details. It sucked because, or it was awesome because, or I won't see it because. Just let's let me know right here. But I'm thinking. I'm thinking now I'm gonna just wait. Maybe I'll wait like on a Tuesday or something like that when I just don't have anything to do. My fiance's at a wedding right now, so she's off doing that. I can go watch Terminator, and then I'll decide if I should have gone to the wedding or not. Just, but
Yeah,
I guess that's disappointing because I was curious to see what the actress, the new hero, the enhanced human. What's her name? I got it right here. Mackenzie Davis playing Grace.
yeah.
Because I can't wait to see her in that horror movie that she's about to do in January. So this could be a bumpy start. And I know this is not her first movie, but coming off of this, and I'm thinking that's why they always say make sure you book your next film before the current film that you're working on comes out. Because if it's a bad movie or a bad start, you've already got the next one booked and wrapped, so it'll be fine. And let's see, so we can try to clean it all up. Zeppo, I got the opening scene spoiled for me, and it pulled me off.
That's basically what's gonna happen. That opening right there, it's gonna ruin it for everybody. Just that's what I'm gonna say.
Man, you guys are making me nervous, both of you. It's like you and Zeppo are like putting me in a room like I feel like I'm in an intervention, Chris. I'm telling you now. Like you're not gonna like what you're gonna see. Like,
you're really not. You're really not. Especially if you're a fan of the second film.
Don't tell me what to do, Dad. I'm gonna watch it if I want. You're not the boss of me. I don't know, man. So that's you and Zeppo right there on the same page. Damn.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'll go check it out. Maybe I'll try to. They always say turn your brain off, I guess, and all that stuff, and just see what happens. Don't take it too serious, I guess.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for Dr. Sleep. So that's what I'm looking forward to more.
When does that come out? When is Dr. Sleep?
I think it comes out on the 15th, I believe.
Okay. So it's in this month. Okay.
Yeah, it's this month. And apparently he's already doing well with reviews, so that's good to know.
Even Stephen King liked it. John Campy, a lot of people, a lot of the big guys and regular viewing audience reviews have been pretty good. Some people have said all the criticism I heard was what some of the things that they chose to do when they got back to the old was it the hotel or something?
Yes.
But other than that, overall, I heard that it was some good stuff. So I can't wait to see Dr. Sleep. But like I was saying before, like so. If you're just joining us now, JFS, he was saying that what he felt about he saw Terminator, Dark Fate, and he, I guess I can say that it was less than whelmed. He was underwhelmed of how he felt about it. So right now we're talking. If you've seen it already, let us know what you thought about it. Put on the comments. The Zeppo has already given us his thoughts on it. He's also saying, let's see. It's weird after Cameron complained about Aliens 3.
That's what I meant.
And he also says, yeah, Dr. Sleep is what I'm most looking forward to all year. Well, I've been looking forward to all year his Last Christmas with Khaleesi. And then I'm just joking.
I'm like, wait, what?
What? You should have saw the look on your face.
What?
Would probably be better than Dark Fate right now.
Oh my god! Well,
that's
it should be. It should be better. Honestly,
my theory on Last Christmas is that dude is a ghost. That's the only thing I'm curious about. I think he's dead or Christmas ghost or some stupid shit like that. Because in the trailer, nobody's interacting really with him. They're only interacting with her. So that dude's dead. She murdered. I think she murdered him like 5 Christmases before that, and he's come back for revenge, make her fall in love, and kill her. There's the movie right there, man.
So she has the sixth sense then.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking that movie's about, or should be about. If I was writing that, that's exactly what I'd do. You killed me 5 years ago, and now I've ruined your credit score. But something like that. That's just mine.
Oh my god.
So what's the next thing that you want to talk to us about?
Well, I mean, I guess we should probably talk about Joker, how it's getting close to that $1 billion.
Again. Sorry about that, guys. Repeat it one more time because it kind of hiccuped one more time.
All right. Well, I was wanting to talk about the Joker movie and how it's getting to that 1 billion. It's getting close.
You think it's gonna hit a bill?
It would not surprise me, especially if people find out how bad this film, Terminator, did. They'll go see Joker.
You come all the way back. Once people find out, like, I don't know, man. Let's go check out Joker. You know what? We laughing, you're laughing, but that's the question. If I'm gonna post that, if how should I pose that? If Joker, if Terminator does so bad or has bad reviews, will that be the push that Joker needs to hit $1 billion? That would be interesting. Now, because everybody said, based on the fact that Joker was about to run into this movie, it had no shot at hitting $1 billion. But you just posed a very good situation right there. So now that this movie is being is said to be doing this bad, and word of mouth is getting out there that it might not be as good, I might go check out Joker again. I'm definitely going to probably see it again before it ends its run. So that's actually a good question right there. Now I'm thinking maybe it can hit $1 billion because I didn't think so at first.
I mean, it would be the 7th film in this year that's hitting $1 billion if it makes it. So I mean, damn.
It would be the second
7th.
Second DC. Well, not, but this isn't in DCEU. But it would be the second one that they've done in overall that's made $1 billion. It would make $1 billion. Will Joker reach $1 billion worldwide? Well, it's getting closer since it's meant to hit 900 million worldwide by the end of this weekend. That's after being out in theaters for exactly 1 month. Okay, so it's been out for 1 month. It's usually at the end of its run around this time. So it's going to start really dramatically decreasing in numbers of theater screens. And I thought it was, I said it's not going to hit $1 billion because of the fact it was now about to face a bunch of juggernauts in the big screen. But with the $23 million opening, people either stayed home or they might have decided to go see something else. So Joker, now you might be right. I might have to jump on the bandwagon now.
Yep. And I mean, to be honest with you, I am glad the film did well. I mean, I was worried it wasn't going to, but the way it all went, the way it just from beginning, middle, and end, I'm like, give this man an award. This thing better get an Oscar. I mean, come on.
Give this man all the yeah. I agreed. I loved everything about that movie. It was some tough things to see in that one. I won't spoil it for whoever has it. The 3 people in the world who haven't seen it. But right now we got the unexpected geek nemesis. He says it definitely will hit. What I mean, give me. You gotta like I always do that quote from the Hateful Eight. You got a lot of wild theories, but can you prove it, Cabron? Definitely, I never work with absolutes, man. I'm only a Sith works in absolutes, so I can't say definitely. I just won't. But I say now I'm more leaning towards. I'm gonna push it myself from I was probably at 30% chance of making $1 billion. I'm gonna go up to now 65, 70 maybe. That's probably where I'm at right now. More positive than negative, based on the fact that Terminator did so poorly. The unexpected geek nemesis also says it might even start a new wave of making comic book based movies. That's you guys, man. You're like, as long as Terminator does so badly, we might get a new wave. This might be another jolt into the comic book vein. That's so. I won't like wish for the demise of one thing to promote another, but you might be right. What do you think about that? What do you think about that comment?
I think it's kind of true because with this film, it's dark, but
Mm-hmm.
I kind of expected that from a movie based on the Joker.
Yeah, it better
Um,
be. Yeah.
and I like the route that they took with it. It was, especially when I found out how the main actor who played Joker, how
Joaquin
much,
Phoenix.
how much he invested into this role, how much research he did with this. I'm like, the fact that he pushed for this film and the fact that he was able to give that performance, I think this could help other comic book movies, but I think it only will work for films like Joker, like characters like Joker. I don't think it could work with other, superhero films,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, let's be honest. I've seen too many dark films with Superman, Batman. I kind of wish let's not go down that route. Let's do films like Shazam. Let's do films like Wonder Woman, Aquaman, those kind of films. Let's keep those upbeat. But anything dark like with Joker, let's go down that dark route. Let's.
So you say save the darkness for the villains and keep Superman smiling overall is what you're saying?
Not entirely smiling, but just
Less
not less gritty and less predictable as we saw the other films that he
like what was like Batman versus Superman that scene when Lex Luthor gave him that choice they have to make, go kill Batman for me and I won't kill your mother kind of a thing.
Oh god, that
The
film.
way he looked at Lois is like, sorry Lois, I gotta go murder this dude real quick. That's kind of how it looked. He's like, we can't stay good all the time. I'm gonna go kill Superman real quick. We're gonna make our dinner reservations. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I thought he was gonna actually but I don't know. I don't feel that I don't feel that DC is going to go the dark route anymore. Like you said, I think they're trying to. I don't think they want to stick to one formula at all. I think they want to just service each story individually at this point now. That's why they all pretty much dismantled the DCEU. But if they do decide to do another Shazam, I hope there's a rumor going on, like just like there was with the first Shazam, that instead of it just being Shazam versus Black Adam, they should incorporate Henry Cavill to help and do the cartoon movie that they did where Shazam, Black Adam, and Superman, Shazam and Superman had to face off with Black Adam. I wouldn't be upset if Superman showed up at least at the end to assist, since if Shazam is getting his ass handed to him throughout the majority of the movie or something like that. I would like something like that because I still want Henry Cavill as Superman.
I think if you recall the animated movie they did with Shazam and Superman against Black Adam, they should try doing something like that, where Superman becomes the guide for Shazam. I think that actually would be good. And they could work together to face off against Black Adam, who I hope is still going to be played by Dwayne Johnson. I hope that
everything is still saying that he's in there, that he's still the man.
Yeah, because if not him, I have another actor in mind, but I don't know if he's up for that kind of role.
Who do you think for Black Adam?
Yeah, I forgot his name. It's the actor who was in the Dark Tower movie. Idris
Elba?
Yes, I think he could do it, but I don't know. Well, wait and see how that goes. But I mean, anything can happen, especially how just the DC universe, how Warner Bros. Has been doing with all this. It feels like a mess. It's just like the only films that I feel like have been doing well have been more with Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Shazam.
With the solo stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And those are films that people didn't think were going to do well. Like they did the same thing with Joker. They didn't think that was going to do well.
Right.
But lo and behold, those films did well, and they did a great job. So.
Oh no, I agree. Let's see. The Unexpected Geek writes again. True, not all characters will work. So he's agreeing with you on there as well. So yeah, I'm hearing mixed things. Some people are worried about what's going on with Suicide Squads 2. I'm hearing. I just, you know what? I try not to go too deep into it, and I say let's just wait until we get a trailer before we start blogging. But
Right.
it's hard to ignore some of these things because I don't think anything's gonna. I think it'll be fine. At least I hope so. What do you think?
We'll have to wait and see because, to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind the Suicide Squad movie if they took the same route as Assault on Arkham, that kind of route, which I think would have been better. But this just feels like they just threw whatever they could at the wall just to see what stuck. So,
which movie you just said that they threw up the wall?
Suicide Squad. It's like they were just throwing whatever they could at the wall to see what worked. Because when it came to the main villain, I didn't really care much about her.
Oh, dude, that part was horrible. When she pulls her, when they turned it into a 100% like mystical kind of a villain thing, that's when I was like, all right, this is just taking a turn for the worse. They cut out all that Joker stuff, and everybody's jumping on, and we are just talking about Joker earlier. And everybody's jumping on Jared Leto lately because it was like, you see, you can do a real awesome Joker after Heath Ledger. They feel like Jared Leto's version of it was a letdown, but Joaquin Phoenix was awesome. But I say that there's the two things I didn't like about what was presented in Suicide Squad. The tattoos I felt like was unnecessary because he looked like the comic book version of the Joker, just with the skin, the lipstick, and the hair. He looked like the teeth. I was okay with because the teeth made sense. Being knocked out as many times as the Joker has been by Batman, you probably get that fixed as best as you can too. The teeth was not that much of a distraction, but the tattoo on the forehead, in the strip club scene where it goes this hunka, whatever hell he was talking about with Kamala, that line, totally stupid. But then they take out the back slap to Harley Quinn scene that we were teased about in the making of it. They took out all these key scenes, these flashback scenes between him and Harley. And if they would have made the Joker the main villain, him being jealous and upset that Harley was in the Suicide Squad and kidnapped by Amanda Waller, and made him the main focus, like he's threatening to blow up all of Gotham if he doesn't get Harley back. That should have been the move. That should have been the focus of the movie, to me.
In my view, I see what the route you were going. Like, I think he should have done all that crazy stuff, not for Harley, but just to get some attention. Like, hey, don't ignore me. I'm a freaking threat. I'll blow up a freaking kid hospital if I have to.
Why didn't you make me join the Suicide Squad or something like that? You know?
Yeah, something like that. It was like he sees somebody that's trying to be a bigger threat than him. Like, oh, you want me to be a bigger threat? I'm gonna blow up the entire city. There you go.
Yeah, I thought I was hoping that was the direction it was going, and then it just got weird. But I'm hoping that part 2 does a little bit better. But
yeah,
have you heard this stuff? Speaking about Joker, there's a comic book. I haven't looked it up yet, but I'm trying to Google it right now. There's a comic book that's supposed to be coming out soon that says something about how the Joker is a mantle. And there's always been, or there will be more than one Joker. Like the original Jokers maybe died, and then another person was inspired by him and became the Joker. They're doing some kind of a storyline where the Joker is a mantle that's passed on from one crazy dude to another. And at this current point, there's 3. And I'm thinking they're voting or something like that, or whether or not they're going to incorporate that officially in the comic book. But I was fascinated with that idea because when you see the Joker movie and you're thinking, okay, if you want to try to tie it in with the Batman movie that's about to come out, even if this if Pattinson's Batman is Ben Affleck's Batman and they still keep him woven in a DCEU in the future, having the Joker, whether it's Jared Leto or anybody in the future, be inspired by Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Like that guy did all his stuff in like the early 80s or the 70s or whatever the time was in that movie because Bruce Wayne was a boy. But to have him die in prison or something like, or an Arkham Asylum or something like that, and then inspire another criminal to take on the mantle of the Joker, I figured, because Joaquin Phoenix says he doesn't want to do franchises. I figured that would be a way to bring that Joker slight version of it into a Batman movie. That's just my thought. And I was just thinking that was probably going to happen with what's going on allegedly in the comic books right now. What do you think about that idea?
That actually would be a good idea, and it kind of fits to what a lot we see in DC and Marvel, where we see the main hero or villain pass on or retire, and then someone else takes up the mantle. I could see that working, and I think that would make sense. Like we saw in the movie, well, I don't want to spoil it, but we saw like in the trailer, we saw other people like wearing the clown mask and everything, being inspired by Joker. So I'm thinking that could actually work. I think that could actually be a good idea. But then again, this is Warner Brothers we're talking about. They'll do whatever the hell they want as long as they make that money. So
yeah, exactly. Well, but since Joaquin says he doesn't do sequels, that's the best. That's the easiest way to explain his version of the Joker being in a Batman movie. It was another actor, inspired by what was his name in the movie? Was it Arthur or something like that?
Arthur, yeah.
Well,
that would make sense with Jared Leto. Then he's the new Joker.
I was saying he's inspired by what Arthur did, and that's how he became the Joker, or something like that. There's a lot of ways you can tie it in, and it would help. I think it would help Jared Leto because I feel like he's getting a bad rap because he didn't write the damn movie. He didn't. Yeah. It was the director's and the writer's vision to do that because they were so scared of being compared to Heath Ledger that they made this dramatic change and said, "We're gonna give you tattoos. We're gonna do this." But look at what Jared Leto did with the movie. When you saw that trailer for the first time, I don't know about you, but when I saw it for the first time, that whole I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm gonna kill you, but I am gonna hurt you really, really badly. I mean, that was awesome, and that all that chit chat's gonna get you hurt. That's and that laugh that he did, it was awesome.
It was good. The problem though was the studio involvement. That was the issue.
Exactly. We don't want to be hit so hard with the Heath Ledger fans because he just won the Oscar, and we don't know. And I don't know who came up with the brilliant idea of I know what to do. let's take this iconic look from the comic book, which he did look like, and then cover him up with I don't know. It's just ridiculousness to me. And let's make him say hunka when he's talking about the former rapper Common in a strip club. I think that's brilliant. But I don't know how that passed, but it did. And now he's getting panned and getting harassed on Twitter relentlessly.
I do feel bad for him, but we'll see how it goes. Although the way from what I've been told, how he wanted to get himself ready for the role as Joker, any co-stars may want to steer clear away from him for a bit.
I mean, he's an Oscar winner. He's not hurting for roles. I feel bad for him because Warner Brothers promised him a solo Joker movie.
Yeah,
and then they secretly started campaigning for a departure, which was going to hurt. If the Joker, that movie that we just got, did bad, it was going to hurt Jared Leto and the DC moving forward because it would make people think that the need or the want or desire for a Joker movie was decreasing after Heath Ledger. If the movie did good, which it did, and went way beyond expectations for a Joker movie, then people were only going to want Joaquin Phoenix now to be the Joker, and that would hurt Jared Leto either way it goes. And Joaquin Phoenix says, "I'm not franchising." So it was a screw job for Jared Leto from day one.
Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how things play out. Maybe it will change. Maybe things will change, but we'll see how it goes. Because I want to give him a chance. I want to give him another chance for
Leto,
for the future.
Leto, Leto inspired by Joaquin.
Yes, exactly.
DC is all over the place. They're just trying to wet their beaks. Oh yeah, just like every other studio. If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense, and it's not going to get greenlit. It's gotta be a moneymaker.
Just as the Dark Universe, it didn't make money, and they killed it, and now they're trying to bring it back.
One more time, it hiccuped again, just like the Dark Universe did what?
How badly it did with that first Mummy movie.
Oh, why? I still haven't seen the Mummy movie because of that, and I love her, the actress that played the Mummy.
Yes, she was awesome.
What was the movie? Ever since the Kingsman.
Yeah.
Ooh, I've been obsessed with her on Twitter. I'm on my phone watching her dance, just like doing my little dance with her, looking like Ben Affleck looked when he was on Chasing Amy, when he thought he had a chance with the girl. But oh my God, I'm obsessed with her. But it was so sad. I feel that they could have salvaged it though if they would have stuck with the idea. Remember Dracula Untold?
Yeah, they should have connected it.
That was the Man of Steel. That was supposed to be the launch pad of the Dark Universe, and then it was the Mummy and all. But then they decided to scrap the Dracula Untold and make Mummy the launching pad. They should when the Mummy did that bad. If it would have been me, I would have pushed for one more film, and if the third film would have tanked, then I'd have scrapped it the way they did. Because when the Mummy,
put your career on the line, there you
go. I would put it all on the line. I would have said, okay. We announced all this big expanded universe crap before we even did a movie. The movie came out, it flopped. Now we still have Dracula Untold, and we still have this Mummy movie. All right, let's introduce another monster and bring both the Mummy and Dracula and Tom Cruise into it and see what happens. And then if that would have flopped, then I would have been like, all right, let's call it. Because I felt like it was a mistake scrapping. Whether you loved it or not, I thought that version of Dracula fit because of how powerful that Mummy looked from what I saw and how powerful Dracula was on Dracula Untold, that could have worked. And he was supposed to be the thing that started that whole thing off. So I thought that they ditched that too soon.
Yeah, they should have given it a chance. But again, they just want the money. That's all they care about.
If my beak's not getting wet, just like Unexpected said, then nobody's getting paid.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Aaron says Terminator 7. Denny is new Sarah Connor locked up in mental asylum. His son featured leader Rev 9 protects Denny's son.
Wait, what?
I don't know if that's. Because I didn't see the movie. Does that make sense to you?
Is he talking about Denny the restaurant? Because I don't remember Denny having a kid.
Oh, wait. So this last Terminator that just came out was the 6th one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is what he says.
Oh.
Terminator 7. Denny is new Sarah Connor. Is Denny the little girl?
It's Danny, not Denny, but okay, go for it.
Okay, Danny is the new Sarah Connor locked up in mental asylum. His son, future leader, Rev 9 protects Denny's son. I think this is a plot idea for Terminator 7.
I guess. I don't know.
Maybe. You would know better. I didn't see the movie, guys, so I'm sorry. So
to be honest, they'll probably go with that idea. They'll rehash everything. That's what they do. Nothing's original.
For all we know, this isn't a plot idea. This is probably what he read. Oh, we're gonna just push forward, and this is probably the real plot.
Yeah.
So for all I know, maybe you're right. DC should bring you on as a writer. I'm digging some of these ideas. Yeah, I'm telling you, I got a lot of wild theories. I'm telling you. That the whole Joker should have been the main villain. If Joaquin Phoenix is so selfish with his goddamn talent to not be in another movie, then we should at least be able to use his image and his mantle, and he should be the launch pad to what. Because I think that's a happy medium that would work for Jared Leto, since they screwed him so bad, to make his Joker the inspired Joker from Joaquin. Of course, the Joaquin purists would be like, no, I don't want Jared Leto associated with my Joker in any way. But think about it. Joaquin Phoenix Joker could also be the Joker that inspired Heath Ledger in that universe. Oh, well, I guess that wouldn't make sense because it's a totally different world. But you could say it. You could. I mean, you never know.
You own it. You can just connect the dots. There you go.
Yeah. Fox fucks up all the time when it came to that continuity shit. So fuck it. Let's let Jared Leto's Joker. No, not Jared Leto. Joaquin Phoenix Joker was so powerful it crossed dimensions. And now I'm losing viewers because of this one. So let me stop.
Stop right there.
I always said that when he goes. I think I skipped one. Denny is the new Sarah Connor locked up in mental asylum. I already read that one before. Denny is the new Sarah Connor locked up in mental asylum. His son featured.
Same one. Terminator Liquid. TXXXXXX question mark. I guess It's a new Terminator, I guess. It's like T.
The T the T6 tuplet X. Does that XXXXXX? Is that like a new porno that we're talking about there or something? Like I don't know.
I think he's sending a message here. I don't know what you want us. You want us to go with that idea or what?
You gotta. Yeah. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or if you. Because I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't get it. I don't get the joke. But before I let you go, there was one more thing you wanted to bring on to me. What was it?
Well, if I think we can end it there. I mean, we can talk about that next time if you want. I mean,
okay. We'll leave it. Well, but since we got that last compliment on our ideas, I guess we'll always leave them wanting more. Last one before we go. Unexpected Geek Nemesis writes. I haven't seen it, but they say they killed John Connor.
He spoiled it.
How'd you do it?
Everyone.
Why'd you do it? Now I'm gonna get what is it? Who owns the rights to Terminator now? Is it Disney now?
Yeah, they own it, I think.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna get Bob Iger. He's gonna be calling me on the phone any moment now. And like, damn it, Chris, you owe me another $35 million because your show is the reason why it didn't make a killing this week in the box office. I'm gonna say, Bob, fuck you, because that's not the reason why the movie didn't do good.
And I had no hand in this. I'm innocent. Who is this guy?
Yeah. You're gonna the person. Look, I don't know about you, but I'm a coward. Now, if the police were to the Hollywood police were to knock on my door right now, but like, give me a blank piece of paper, I'll sign whatever you want. It's the Unexpected Geek Nemesis. That's the guy you want. I'm telling you, I'd sell you out so fast, man. So it's in my nature. It's not in my nature to go down for what you've done. So
if I go down, I'll take everyone down with me.
I'm doing a Nino Brown from New Jack City. Miss Hawkins. I'm taking all y'all with me. But that's the show, guys. I got to hurry and get out of here. I got some work to do, but I appreciate you taking the time to sit and talk with me. Let the guys know where they can find you on YouTube, man.
You can find me on YouTube, JFS the Reviewer. You can find me on Twitter as well. It's right there on the screen right there, and even on Facebook as well. So hope to see you guys there and check out some of my stuff there.
And as always, guys, if ever you want to talk movies, just send me comments. You can tweet me as well at T3 Medias. Comment here, right here. I answer everything, whether it's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere you want. Super chats, however you want. I'm always hinting to that. I've never gotten a super chat before. So the first person that does it is going to be a friend for life. Just throwing that out there. You don't feel no obligation to do it unless it's $50 or more. But until then, guys, I appreciate you, Unexpected Geek Nemesis. That was funny. Good show, fellas. Peace and hair grease. I haven't heard that one in so long. He's bringing up the fact that I lost mine years ago. Damn it! So I don't. So once again,
I still got mine.
once again, Geek Nemesis, you're on my hit list. But I appreciate you commenting though. All right, guys. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. So next time, peace.
Take care.
And we are still live because I think the thing is